In this video, we'll talk about sleep first to wake up. Sleep may not always be in your control, but in the control of your subconscious. You don't even realize it, but your body works on a mental schedule that has steadily developed over time. If sleeping in is what your body is used to, then that habit has become a part of your routine. All of your hours awake and to sleep work based on what you were accustomed to. Changing this, though, is not as easy as reading an article. It takes a lot of devotion and constant reminders. An intuitive habit isn't something you rub off. It takes a long time to change as it does to develop, which could be months. It could even be years. Nonetheless, sleep is what comes before waking up and therefore is the impacting action that will either help you or hold you from waking up on time. That's why it's what shall be thoroughly addressed in this chapter. Don't confuse this with getting enough sleep or not, but this instead addresses how you sleep, the pattern your sleep has gotten accustomed to. This topic discusses your possible sleeping patterns. As further discussed in detail, your sleeping pattern is the natural custom you follow to fulfill your necessary amount of desirable slumber. Now, the unfortunate part is that nowadays, as lives get busier and schedules more tedious, people tend to completely overlook their sleep and develop negative sleeping habits, which isn't good for mental or physical health. It'll also never let you wake up nice and early with the rising sun. Sleeping patterns. Sleeping patterns refer to the routine of sleep you receive daily. A good, healthy sleeping pattern will be 8 to 10 hours of consistent, uninterrupted sleep. Of course, in today's hectic world, there's no such thing as a normal sleep schedule for anyone. If you're a stay-at-home parent, then you know there are the 8 hours you get at night, and then the extra 6 you guiltily claim when the kids are at school. If there's a baby in the house, then you'll most likely have to take away half of all that sleep that you are primarily getting. When you're a student in college or university, then sleep doesn't exist here either, does it? There are studies, the lectures, that might be where you sleep, the social life, and the part-time jobs. Any time you get to yourself would be the right time to sleep. But there are those days when you're too tired to go to sleep. Those are the cruelest days. When you're a working professional, you're off to work, you're doing work at home, and then in the office, you'll most likely experience those days when the whole load of the day can't be accomplished in your regular hours. Then, when it comes to sleeping, you have a home, possibly friends and family to attend to, food, and that shower you deserve. Sometimes it feels like there aren't enough hours in the day to get anything done. But yes, there are 24 hours in a day, no matter what your brain tells you, and that's more than enough to tire you out to the bare bones. You could be a bodybuilder fixing the physique of others, a cashier smiling at all the passing faces, someone whose face is hidden behind a cubicle from 9 to 5, or a mother finally putting 2 menacing toddlers and 1 bawling baby into sleep. All of you have enough hard, dutiful work to do, and once the day ends and the sun sets, you've earned that night's worth of sleep. But not everyone can get that sleep they need. Why? Because of your sleeping pattern. Positive sleeping patterns and their benefits. A good sleeping pattern, as mentioned before, is one that consists of 8 to 10 hours of uninterrupted, consistent sleep that occurs at the same hours of each day. This is the ideal sleeping pattern to have for the healthiest balance between your days and nights. With this kind of sleeping pattern kept in mind, you can apply this to the schedule you have. Surely in between the family, friends, acquaintances, and work, there are 8 beautiful hours just waiting for you to arrive and greedily consume them with the heavy-duty sleep you need. Those that have the healthy sleep pattern will always have a fresh burst of energy to complement their newfound joy of the new day. They'll also have a mind at its highest peak of productivity and creativity. The benefits to sleeping well make you a happier, healthier, and more positive person in general. Since humans work best on a schedule, a steady sleeping pattern will make you a steadier person. This sleep should be steady, peaceful, and in the most comfortable bed you have. Sleep is when your body can rest, heal, repair, and refresh. In this timely process, you have to keep your body relaxed and soothed so you're ready for the following day. It'll almost definitely welcome you with the warm embrace of another cacophonous, blasphemous routine. Sadly, this isn't what people tend to get, and instead, they move to the other type of sleeping patterns: negative sleeping patterns and their downfalls. This type of sleeping pattern is the one that most people work on nowadays. This is an inconsistent, tedious, and horribly timed sleep hour schedule that breaks into sections of your day. As people nowadays can't find the time for themselves, it's evident that they also don't find the time to sleep. Now, you might think that you're getting all the sleep you need, but you're most definitely not getting the sleep you deserve. With a chaotic schedule, constant running around, and endless errands to attend to, your sleep is probably divided, limited, and scanty. What does this bring you? Nothing good. Eventually, you'll be grumpy, disheartened, and unenthusiastic about everything because you aren't getting your complete sleep. You won't wake up happily and instead reluctantly. Rather than tackling your day with willpower and optimism, you'll feel as though you're being dragged by the neck to each and every destination on your agenda. Split hours of sleep don't satisfy your requirements and instead agitate them further. When you're not getting a good long sleep, you're missing out on the break your body needs to recover from working all day. Getting too little sleep isn't the only issue. Getting too much sleep can hurt you too. If you're getting more sleep than you need, you can become a lethargic and weakened soul since your body isn't moving and mind not working as much as it should. When you're tired all the time, sleep can make you crankier than usual, and you'll wind up in an endless cycle of frustration. Your sleep can make you the most approachable, friendly, and sweet person in the world, or turn you into the bitter, crude, and grumpy troll that crawls out from under the bridge only to taunt the others around them with pessimism.